everybody, JMB here. I'm coming to you today with a contest video. This is a contest for Miss Tanish for people to say, why are we obsessed with long hair? And in her video she said it seems almost like we've traded in, the obsession with the relaxers and the weave for now an obsession with long hair. But what I would argue is that it's quite the opposite. We actually haven't traded it in at all. I think one of the issues is that when some people go natural, let me say, okay, they do experience a type of enlightenment. I know that I did. Going natural just made me more aware of everything. It made me more aware of what I was putting into my body, made me more aware of, just me as a whole, total wellness. Like, I started focusing on my health. I started focusing on me as a person, and it also increased my confidence. I don't know about you, but going natural for me, it just really taught me, to accept myself no matter what. That's one of the things that I've learned from being natural, because, before I was one of the people who was addicted to the weaves. It's aerobic culture where I'm from, weave is, and so I got kind of sucked into that. I'm actually from where Solange is from, who did a BC, and everyone asked her about it, and she said, the weaves are addicting, and it's true. It really is, because I would get to a point where I feel like if I go outside without my weave, I wouldn't go to a party. I wouldn't want to be on the scene at any type of event if my weave was not done. Like, if it was just my regular hair, it would not be done. So while I had that enlightenment, and while others have that type of enlightenment, everybody doesn't, And so I think they still go into going natural with a relaxer mentality. They go natural with the expectation that their hair is going to do something or another. They go into it thinking they're automatically going to have a certain hair type when they didn't have that hair type before. They automatically go into it thinking they're going to have a certain length when their hair has never grown to that length before. So they really haven't traded in their relaxer mentality. They're still going natural, not fully accepting themselves, still expecting something different. I think one of the problems is people don't have realistic expectations. Now, I see a lot of people come in and they say, oh my gosh, I'm a 4B, 4C, my hair is so dry, it's ugly, I don't know what to do with it, yada, yada, yada. Okay, now, and they're like, I just don't know why my hair won't do what other people's hair will do, yada, yada, yada. And hey, I'm not going to say I wasn't there at the beginning of my journey. I'm clearly 4B here. Yes, alright. And it was a challenge at the first, but my thing is, I don't know, maybe for people who didn't do a transition and don't remember their natural hair at all from when they were a baby, but I knew my hair was nappy. And I know people don't like that word, but let's just use it for lack of a better context. I knew my hair was going to be nappy. Like, I could tell that when I was transitioning. I could tell that even when I had a relaxer. I was never one of the people who people said, oh, you have good hair, you don't need a perm. Nah, my hair was nappy. So when I went natural, why wouldn't my hair be nappy? Like, what's going to happen? Same thing with Lynn. My hair has never been really longer than shoulder length, as much as I can remember. Now, when I was younger, I want to say it was longer. It might have been broad strap. Okay. So the thing is, now I know that natural hair has a tendency to grow longer than relaxed hair. And mainly that's due to health. You're not breaking it off with all these caustic chemicals and perms every 2 weeks and colors and whatever else it is that we do with our relaxed hair. So I'm not saying that natural hair doesn't grow any longer than, relaxed hair. But, okay, if even when I was younger, and even when I had a relaxer, because some people maintain their healthy hair with a relaxer. There are some people with back length, waist length hair that have relaxers. So why would I, who has never had hair really that's been longer than shoulder length, assume that by going natural, I'm going to have waist length hair? I mean, it could happen by some act of miracle. But I'm not going to go into going natural with that expectation that my hair is automatically going to become waist length overnight. You know, like my hair has never been that length, so why would it be that length now? And that's okay with me. You know, because like I said, for me, going natural was about accepting myself. I'm not exposing my body to these chemicals. I don't need chemicals. I don't need relaxer. I don't need all that stuff to be okay and to be beautiful and to be okay with myself. So that's why I went natural. So I'm not expecting, you know, to have um, long hair. Now let me interject here and say, I have been watching the length of my hair very closely. And what I was saying earlier is, I think it's more due to health. To me, the best sign of your hair being healthy, and that's what, you know, having natural hair is all about, is length. I mean, how else can you tell if your hair is being properly moisturized, if your scalp is good, if you're not retaining length? And, you know, the human hair is supposed to grow a half an inch a month. So, therefore, it would be expected that your hair would grow at a certain rate. And now genetics are a factor. And that's the thing, too. Like I said, people might have unrealistic expectations. Like, if your genetics, you know, look at the women in your family, look at, you know, all those types of things. And I know there's exceptions to everything, but, you know, I'm just saying that. So, for health purposes, length is a good way to tell whether or not, you know, your hair is doing okay. Now, I haven't gotten with the tape measure thing. One, because I can't figure out how to coordinate, because I take a lot of pictures, and that's how I really tell my list. I'm trying to figure out how to coordinate the tape measures, the camera, the holding it in this hand, that hand, you know, all that. And then I don't know, like, do I start it from here? Do I start it from here? You know, all that. So I go, like, by points on my body. Like, right now, the front of my hair is almost nose tip length. And then I'm not going to take it down, but on the sides, you know, it comes to about here and here, you know, chin length. So, you know, that's how I measure it for now, because I'm not even to, like, a shoulder length or bra strap or anything like that. So I measure by, like, points in my face. Like, this is past my eye here, you know, stuff like that. So I don't get obsessive with the tape measure. I think that's a bit much. But, yeah, just to sum it up, like I said, you know, I think the main thing is people haven't let go. People may have stopped getting a relaxer, but they have not embraced being natural. Because being natural is about accepting yourself no matter what. Whether your hair is straight, curly, kinky, coily, whatever you want to call it, okay? Whether it's short, long, whatever. Like, just be natural and accept yourself. So that's all I have to say. Wish me luck for the contest. Bye, everybody.